Now we're going to Armenia, and I will request to Adi Govinda Prabhu to give us some words about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur on this occasion of celebration that we are celebrating, not just his Vyasapuja that is on Monday, but we are celebrating 150 years Vyasapuja of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. In this beautiful celebration started by the Gaudiya Mission and Bhaktisundar Sannyas Maharaj that is taking 3 years. And in part of the plan, the celebration will go all around the places where the mission of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was spread during his lifetime. So now I give the word to our Adi Govinda Prabhu to give us some beautiful words to glorify Srila Prabhupada. Jai.
Jai, Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams to all of you. Especially my deeply dandavats to President Acharya of World Vaishnava Association, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, and also my deeply dandavats to Srila Bhakti Prapana Tirtha Goswami Maharaja, and also my Shiksha Gurudeva, Srila Bhakti Alok Paramadvaiti Maharaja, Srila Govinda Maharaj also, and all of you. Yes, today going on festival of the anniversary of 150 years from the days when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. Do you listen? Do you listening me? Do you listening? So from that days when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur came from spiritual realm in this our world. When our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in this world, he please turn on your microphone. I cannot speak. Turn on.
Narayani Mataji, please turn off the microphone.
Please turn off. I cannot. Okay. When our Lord Mahaprabhu came in this world, he propagated the Vaishnava Dharma in all the Indian subcontinent. But when our Prabhupada Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur came from the spiritual level in our world, he began to propagate Vaishnava Dharma in all over the world. And by this cause, we know in every corner of the world having Sangha, having organizations, having missions, mount temples, and in every corner of the world, population know about Vaishnava Dharma. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur did that which inconceivable, unbelievable, but he did this. And now in Armenia also, we having an organization and some Sangha. It's all by the help our Prabhupada 150 years ago in Indian subcontinent. He came from the spiritual realm. I want also say some words about World Vaishnava Association. 2-3 days ago, I had information about one devotee from Germany, Mataji, and one our devotee informed me that this Mataji about 10 years lived in a temple, and after some mistake, the president of the temple said, "You must go on from here." He threw out this Mataji who lived 10 years in temples. And in some months ago also I had information that in Ukraine also one Mataji who lived in temple about 20 years, because she now very old, because she cannot have bring any profit for temples. President or directors of the temples decided to throw out this old Mataji from temples. About our Vishwa Vaishnava Raja Sabka, many devotees now in all over the world knowing that exists this type of organization. And if all devotees in all countries have information about this organization, from this type of incident, when presidents, directors of some temples decided to throw out the disciples, because they did some mistakes, because they have now very old age. After that incident, devotees must know that exist in one platform, exist one organization which can even not help them, because we cannot, our organization, help every devotee, because this type of incidents exist many in every maybe countries, especially in that countries where exist many temples. But in any way, disciples, devotees must know that this type of organization exists, and after this incident, they can inform us, because we can decide. It not means that we must decide, but in any way they can inform us about this type of incidents, and that president, that directors of temples who throw out this type of devotees from their temples must also know that exists this type of platform, this type of mission, this type of World Vaishnava Association, which can decide, which can help by this cause. Before they decided to throw out this type of devotees, they must think, deeply think, because exists some fair for them, not do it, not doing this type of very dirty, very dangerous things. In any way, now exists this type of organization, and I'm very glad that I'm the disciple, I'm the follower of this organization, and I'm propagating in our country. When we in Saturday, in every Saturday and in Sunday, going to Sangha, have meetings, and now we inviting not only from our Sangha, because in past I was been in Sangha of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. I'm also naturally, and we in past only met with our Sangha, only devotees, only disciples of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj and his disciples. But from now, we inviting from all Sanghas, from all missions, from all organizations. And before our invitation, for instance, I'm calling and informing them that now exists this type of organization. This is not a separate organization. This is not organization which having their months, their presidents, bank accounts, properties, and so on. This is absolutely without profit association in which exist all marks which exist in our world. All marks from any association, from any organization, followers, disciples, from any guru can come in our association and have meeting, have singing bhajans, listening the katha. It's very, very precisely, very, very good idea by me, because I'm thinking that in Armenia, essentially, in Armenia existed and also exist very, very differentiated organizations. Every devotees, every sangha thinking that we only for our guru, for our mat, and only disciples of our guru can come, can be invited in order to come and meeting with us. By this cause, in essentially for exceptionally for our country in Armenia, I thinking that existing of this type of organization, this type of association as World Vaishnava Association, it's very needs. It's very needs for our devotees, because when we inviting and when they coming and we having meetings, it means that we in diversity having unity, in diversity of diverse sangha, different maths, different disciples of different Gurudevas. We inviting and having meetings. It means that in diversity we having unity. That's maybe, if you have any question, I can answer. Thank you very much.